Hey guys, so I got a request the other day to make a video about packing for your first audition camp. I talked about that a little bit in my audition guide video, but I realized that some people probably have more questions about what they need and don't need, especially if it's your first time going to a camp. So I guess the easiest way to start would be with luggage. Chances are you're only going to be gone for camp for 2 or 3 days. Usually you'll get there on Friday around dinner time, rehearse all of Saturday, and you'll be done on Sunday around noon. So you don't really need a huge suitcase. You can probably save stuff like this for tour. Oh my god, I can fit in here. Never mind. You can probably fit everything you need for the weekend in a medium-sized duffel bag like this. This is what I've used for camps the past 2 years, and it's worked for me just fine. In fact, I'll probably use this for the video. Another good thing to bring with you would be a small drawstring backpack like this. You can use it to carry stuff you need to rehearsal blocks. It doesn't really get in the way. Now on to clothes. Basically, like I said in my other video, you're going to want to bring clothes that you can move in, and you only need enough for 2 or 3 days. 2 or 3 pairs of athletic shorts, 3 comfortable t-shirts. It's not the summer yet, so bring some underwear, and a couple pairs of socks. The first camps are also usually in the winter, so if you know it's going to be cold there, then it'd be a good idea to bring some track pants or a hoodie. Also, the gym you're sleeping in might be cold, so it'd be a good idea to bring some warm pajama pants. And of course, don't forget sneakers. For sleeping gear, like I said, you'll probably be staying in a gym or a cafeteria or something like that, so you will be sleeping on the floor. What I personally do is I use an air mattress. Some people are okay with just a sleeping bag and a mat underneath, or even nothing at all, but I prefer this. If you're gonna bring an air mattress, obviously don't forget an air pump. If you don't plan on bringing a sleeping bag, you can just bring a blanket. And the way I like to pack that is just to fold the blanket as much as you can, then stick it inside your pillowcase, and you got those together. And I'm out of daylight just about. Fixed it. So on to shower stuff. Oh my god, I'm showering with other people? Yeah. Like I said in my other video, it's really not that big of a deal. It may seem weird at first, especially if you've never showered with a big group of people before. Trust me, I felt that way too, but you'll be fine. And you won't have to feel self-conscious about your body or anything. Everybody's pale and fat in the winter anyways. So anyways, you'll be fine with little travel soaps and shampoos. I'm still not sure what these things are called, but I bring it anyways. Toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant. Don't forget a towel, and do not forget flip-flops. You're gonna be showering in some high school locker room, and you don't want to get some kind of gross foot fungus after just one camp. If you end up forgetting them, just borrow from someone else who has the same size shoe as you. Even that would be better than showering barefoot. Now for equipment. Usually the Corps will have enough brass instruments for people to audition on, but it's always a good idea to bring your own just in case. Bring some valve oil, white cotton gloves, especially if you're planning on using the Corps' horns. And I've said this a million times before, but don't forget your mouthpiece. And also your audition music. If you're auditioning for percussion, then obviously don't forget your sticks, your practice pads, and your mallets if that applies to you. For guards, you're going to want to bring all the equipment that may have been specified by your Corps. Sometimes they'll expect you to bring stuff, sometimes they don't. Either way, it's a good idea to bring some gloves if you're auditioning on weapon, and maybe some knee pads if you think you need them. And for everyone, it's a good idea to bring a 3-ring binder with sleeves that you can put papers in, because whether you're auditioning for the music ensemble or not, you're still probably going to get a lot of paperwork at the first camp. And one more thing that's a good idea to bring would be maybe a small water bottle. You won't need the huge water jugs that we use on tour quite yet, but these are just helpful to keep with you during block. Now other things you can bring. You definitely want your cell phone. If it has a terrible battery like mine, you can bring a charger. You can bring your iPod and some headphones. For brass players, I recommend bringing some DCT or Chop Saver or Burt's Bees or whatever you may like to use. I prefer DCT because you're going to be playing a lot over that weekend and your chops are going to get tired. So it's good to put that on at night before you go to bed. If you're auditioning for keyboard instruments in the pit, just like the horn line, you're going to be playing a lot. So you may want to bring some band-aids in case you get blisters or anything. Bring any medications you might need, and bring any paperwork that's been specified by the Corps that you need to bring. Now, things you don't need: flip folders, lyres, laptops, other instruments. Okay. That's pretty much the basics of what you need for camp. You want to go to camp? You can't go to camp. You don't have thumbs. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask. And we'll see you next week. Bye. J Fun Corps. Subscribe. Oh my god, I can fit in here.